So I've been messing around with drone stuff here recently. Just kind of in my spare time trying to research different, more efficient rotors for my drone. So I've got my DJI Mini 2 here. You can see the propellers on this they're the floppy kind, um, which is great for like if my kids are around or I'm taking off or whatever, or if I fly it low enough, they'll try to reach up and bat at it in the air and stuff like that. Where with the floppy kind of rotors, if your hand hits it, it might cut a little bit, but it's not really going to draw blood. The blade collapses down whenever if something like that happens. So it's kind of a safety feature. Plus, it makes it very compact, collapsible, so that whenever you are storing it, you can kind of collapse things down and keep it small and all that, which is great. I love that about the Mavic series of the drones. It's a really awesome feature. But I've been looking at some other designs that might offer a little more efficiency, better handling, and more importantly, be quieter. Because these floppy things, are noisy as all get out. And I think if I had something quieter, it might be a little better flying around, especially if I'm looking at like birds or nature, wildlife, that sort of thing. Just something quieter, not quite in the same harmonic register as that. So I've found online this toroidal rotor, this torodial design. I have trouble pronouncing it. It's Toroidal. So it's toroidal rotor. So I'm going to flip my camera on, and here's one of the designs. 3D printing now. So you can see here, it's very flat plane, but it's projected to move a lot of air. That's one design I've come up with. And then you can see, I'll pull it up here. I've got a few different designs that I've looked at. So there's the toroidal. I call it the toroidal advanced. The first one I came up with is this one here. It'll pull up here, and I've actually got a few 3D printed ones right here. They haven't come out right yet. They look kind of junky right now. You can see it's not terribly smooth. I tried smoothing it, and it's just not holding. But this is what they actually look like, and they would sit on here like this, but they don't collapse. So I mean, I lose that feature of it. But by the design of it, everything I've seen, this seems to be a very, very efficient design. There's a few people I followed online, and then there's one I had a little bit more fun with. I basically doubled this and kind of merged one on top of the other and offset it like that. So I'm going to be printing that one in a little bit. My goal is to do a test video. Which one is quieter and which one has longer battery life. I've only got two batteries on my drone, but the idea is to see which one works better. So as I work through this, I will definitely share my results and keep you all informed. I really like this idea of kind of messing with the rotors. If I can get something that's really, really quiet, if I can figure out how to design one that is super stealth, that would be even better. I would like it if it just sounded like a glorified fan instead of this almost like an engine spooling up. That gets really, really annoying. You can hear mine from a long ways away. It's just the stock rotors on it, but man, they're so loud. So I'm hoping one of these three designs that I have is going to offer me some improvements, and if not, I'll keep on messing with it and see what we get. But yeah, that first one I showed you with the 4 ellipses on it, that one is on the 3D printer right now. Hopefully I'll have all 4 rotors finished up tomorrow, and then I've got an annealing process that I will work through to make it hard and make it smooth that I have found. It uses, you pack the 3D print in powdered salt. You grind salt crystals down super fine to a powder, almost like powdered sugar consistency. You completely pack your 3D print in that, and then you bake it. I think it was 150 degrees for like 45 minutes, and then just kind of let it naturally cool off in the oven. And then when you pull it out, it should be like all the plastic melts down smooth. So that is the goal. We'll see how that ends up, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. So, end part 1.